Andrew here, Sterilizer Autoclave Solutions, 704-966-1650, option 3 for free technical support. Error code Charlie647, Charlie647, dry mode pressure high, push stop to reset. Gauge pressure inside chamber is equal or greater than 2.818 psi during dry mode or 0.7 psi during door mode. Okay, so first cause, let's see if the door did not open before the dry mode. Okay, if the door is like this and it did not open after the dry mode, then we are going to, number one, open the door if it allows you to. If it's under pressure, which it probably won't be, but just in case, let's pull on this pressure relief valve and open the door. Don't put your face near it. Make sure there's no steam coming out and might, mess with you a little bit. But okay, so then we're going to look at the door spring. There should be one on a Midmark M9. This is a Midmark M9. There should only be one door spring. On an M11, there's two of these. But anyways, you should position it. It should be at a 45-degree angle, as you can see this is. And also it should be put at about the 5 o'clock position so it can amply push off the door. But basically, it should open like this. That is optimal drying. If it's shut, from there, it could be your door motor's bad. So you'd have to take your right side panel off. We'll unplug the unit, take the panel off, and then replug it in. Then you can see the door motor. We can possibly do a door motor test. We can get into that at a later date. Okay, could be your chamber filter is clogged. Let's go in here. Let me open this. Be careful with that. Can cut yourself sometimes. But anyways, chamber filter. All right, so it's right here. Hold it up to the light. This is part of your weekly maintenance. Refer to that video on how to do that. But basically, you're going to make sure this is clean. You can see through it, and it's nothing stuck in there. Okay. Then we're going to check the door and dam gaskets. Make sure they're in properly. They should all be inside of this outer wedge here. The dam gasket should fit inside of the door gasket. There shouldn't be anything flopping around. The gasket itself shouldn't be flopping. If it is, it could be leaking. Also, there's a door ring in there. If you don't have a door ring, I recommend getting a door ring. You can get them on our website. But make sure everything's set up here properly. And if you have questions about that, obviously give us a call. We can do FaceTime or take pictures or whatever we have to do. Make sure all your trays are pushed in properly. So I don't have any visible here, but I'll put the tray rack in. This is really the main problem. But you want to make sure that the tray rack itself is about 1/8 of an inch off of the front of the chamber. Make sure this isn't bent. Make sure they're all kind of set up in their proper position. Door pins and latch binding. Okay, these are the door pins. They're flopping up and down. Here's your latch. Make sure it goes in and out nice and easy. It shouldn't be too difficult to do. But yeah, that could be a problem. You might have to clean those. They get gummed up pretty often. You have to take the door off to do that. I would recommend calling us or referring to a different video on how to take the door off without breaking anything. So we'll go from there. Door motor system latch hanging up. Remove the door cover. That's what we were just talking about. Do door open test. We can do that. Bring it into diagnostic mode. We'll talk you through that. Verify door motor is angled to as close as possible to the PC board. Here's your door motor. It should be angled actually a little bit back, so I'll fix that, but angled back a little bit more. So you should do that. Also verify door motor is angled. Okay, place in service diagnostic mode with the door closed. Run the door open test. That's real easy. Refer to another video on how to go to the door, the service diagnostic test. Charlie647. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. And stay tuned for more videos from Midmark, Tuttenauer, and Sidecam. Thank you.